Hello, North Kansas City. Welcome to our Microsoft Teams videos. Uh, in this first video here, I want to walk us through just really quickly how we schedule a Microsoft Teams call. And then we have further videos down the line in our playlist here that go through all the different features and functions of Microsoft Teams and what we can do with that app there. So let's first and foremost, let's jump into self-service if you haven't done this yet. And we're going to download Microsoft Teams. Once you're signed in, you can click on Microsoft on the left and install the Microsoft Teams app. Once that is installed, it will be living in your Launchpad. You can search for Teams, Microsoft Teams here. If you want to drag this down to your dock so it lives there, great. Otherwise, go ahead and launch that to open it up. If you're already signed into other Microsoft products, it may already have your icon and information right here. You're going to go ahead and just click to sign in there. If it asks you to sign in, you're just going to sign in with your 9 number at nkcschools.org and then your district password. In this video today, we're going to focus just on how to schedule your Microsoft Teams meeting. So once the Teams app launches and you're signed in, on the left-hand side, you're going to see where it says your calendar. This right here brings up your calendar view. This connects to your Outlook calendar as well. This is where you'll go ahead and schedule all of your Microsoft Teams meetings. So let's jump in and show you how to do that. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a purple New button. We're going to go ahead and create a new event. That's really all we have to create here. So I'll just click to open that up. Here we'll walk through all the different options that we can utilize to create our Microsoft Teams meeting. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and give it a title. You're going to go ahead and toggle this to the right to make it a Teams meeting. You want to make this a actual Teams meeting that somebody can click on the link and join this, or go to their Teams calendar and join this meeting here. This is where you would add all of your attendees. So you can go ahead and start typing people's names in. This would also add the Teams meeting to their calendar as well if you invited them to the meeting. We'll go ahead and pick the day. If you want to put any notes down below here, you can certainly do that. Then I want to look at meeting options. So we've given a title, we've added our attendees, we've picked a date and time for our meeting. Let's take a look at our meeting options. This is where you as the teacher can get really granular in what you allow for your Teams meeting. So the first option is setting up a lobby and who can bypass that lobby. So you can see the options of who you want to be able to bypass having to go into a lobby. If you want people who are dialing in to bypass the lobby, they can simply toggle that button on. Who can admit from the lobby? So this is if you have other people that are in the meeting with you, maybe other co-presenters or organizers, you want to be able to allow them to let people in the lobby. That allows you to choose who's going to be able to do that. You can choose who's going to be a co-organizer of your meeting if you wanted to. So I can make a person a co-organizer who can present at my meeting. I want maybe have everybody present, or specific people, or only the organizers and co-organizers present, which means sharing their screen, sharing content on the screen. For participation, for any of the attendees of the meeting, this is where you can choose whether or not you want them to have access to turn their mic on and off or turn their camera on and off. For the meeting chat, do you want to have the meeting chat on and off? Do I want to have it maybe in meeting only? If I want to be able to record and transcribe automatically, I would turn that button on. And then I can choose the spoken language in this meeting. So you can really get granular in terms of the different languages there in the meeting to transcribe automatically for you. So once I've set up all those options, I go ahead and just click apply. So I've created my meeting, I've invited my attendees, I've set up all my different options there. And then when I'm ready, I can go ahead and click send. And this is going to send that meeting invite to that person or that group of people that I have wanted to invite to the meeting here. Here you can see the event is on my calendar. So when I want to join that meeting, I simply go back to my calendar. For the people that I invite to the meeting, if they go to their Teams calendar and find the date and time, they'll see a little join button where they can join that meeting. If I do not want to invite specific people to the meeting, if I go back to my meeting that I've started and I click the edit button, there's also a link that says join the meeting now. If I don't want to have to invite individual people, I can now grab this link down below, do a 2-finger click and click copy. I can take that Teams link and post that to a Canvas course or to a Seesaw course or wherever, send it out via email, however I want to do that, send that link out. And then people can simply just click on the link to join the Teams meeting that way without actually being invited. They're probably going to be put in the lobby and they're probably going to come in as a guest to the meeting. Check out our next video in our Teams playlist where we actually join our meeting and walk through some of the different options and features inside of a Teams meeting that you as a teacher or meeting organizer can set up for a Teams meeting.